There we go. All right. Good evening, everybody. It is Monday night
Frodo
here.
froze.
No, he's
Morning,
not.
Oh,
gang.
there he is.
Let
He's wiggling
Shirley
now.
get to go.
All right. Yeah, we're on right now.
Hey,
Anyway,
hey.
take two. Good evening, everybody. It is Monday night here at the BTA Network, and that means it's time for Monday Mayhem. It means we got some stories that may have fallen under the radar that might be important to us anyway. Anyway, I'm Rose for tonight. I'm on screen at the bottom of the screen here, in my case. I'm joined on the line by former Crazy Cohorts. First, in my case, right above me is our master and creator, Frodo. Hello, Frodo.
Who's running with the pitchforks. Well,
All right.
no, those aren't the real pitchforks. That's just me goofing around.
Yeah.
Real
Anyway.
pitchforks, I'm not going to throw on stream.
Yeah. Anyway, top right is our Tiny Says Janet. Hello, Janet.
Hello. How are you tonight, everybody?
All right. To my right. Yeah, to my right, we have our resident joker, Mike. Hello, Mike.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday.
And then to the right of him is our friend Van Hoofsing, Scott. Hello, Scott.
Hello, everyone.
No, we just need to start calling him Scotty doesn't know. I mean, seriously. He really doesn't know that Fiona and me do it in our
What's that nickname your mom gave you that you liked?
I'm not going there.
Okay.
Mine's Scotty. My mom used to call me Scotty, so that's cool.
But no, I just had to give you shit on that.
Beam me up, Mr. Scott.
I've
All
got
right.
that in a minute.
All right, so anyway, the Grammys took place last night. I didn't even realize they did.
And
Not
I
that we
saw some
cared about
videos
it.
from the what do you call it?
Tell him about
The
tell him
show?
about Billie Eilish.
Eilish. It's Eilish.
Well, that's one thing, but I was going to talk about Trevor Noah and his how he said stuff, and it just I think he was I think he was dead on for some of his statements, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But since this is his last year doing it, I wonder who's going to take over. Colbert,
Hmm.
although Stephen Colbert already has a good role he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it is?
What's that?
He's the digital dean of students on Starfleet Academy.
What?
Yeah, that voiceover that you hear throughout the episodes that is
cool.
just randomly interspersed.
Mm-hmm.
That's the digital
him?
dean of students, and that's
Hmm.
Stephen Colbert.
Nate?
All right. Well, anyway, here are all of the big winners. Record of the year. The winner was Luther by Kendrick Lamar with SZA. I guess it says I don't know. All right,
Zah.
Za. Thank you. All right, album of the year. The winner was Debí Tirar Más Fotos by Bad Bunny.
Yep, which I think is a good way to put a big fat middle finger to
You know.
any of the racist NFL fans.
Yeah. All right. Song of the year. The winner was Wildflower by Billie Eilish O'Connell and Phineas O'Connell, songwriters. Now, a lot of people were kind of upset that Golden should have won, but here's the catch. Song of the year has to do with the songwriters. It doesn't necessarily have to be popular.
Yep.
That's something a lot of people do not tend to understand. It's like, okay, I mean, am I disappointed? Sure, but that doesn't mean anything because, they choose the best because of the songwriters. It's not always the most popular song,
Yeah.
and I get it. So, all right, best new artist, the winner Olivia Dean. Producer of the year, non-classical winner Circuit, spelled Cirkut. Songwriter of the year, non-classical winner Amy Allen. Best pop solo performance, Messy by Lola Young. Best pop duo group performance, Defying Gravity by Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. Hey, at least they won something after they got snubbed by the Oscars.
Hmm.
All right, best pop vocal album winner: Mayhem by Lady Gaga. Let's see, best dance electronic recording. The winner is End of Summer by Tame Impala. Best dance pop recording: Abracadabra by Lady Gaga. All right,
Lady
best
Gaga won. Good.
Yep. Best dance electronic album: Eusexua by FKA Twigs. Best remix recording is Abracadabra, the Gesaffelstein remix.
So another one.
Yep. Best rock performance. The winner: Changes live from Villa Park Back to the Beginning by Youngblood, featuring Nino Betancourt, Frank Billow, Adam Wake, and 2, I guess.
Hell yeah. Hell
Well,
yeah.
Youngblood has been getting a lot of press. I'm gonna say this. Out of all the really modern stuff, and I'm talking stuff in the 2020s, Youngblood is impressing me.
Hmm.
All right.
Impressed
that's
Ozzy, that's for fucking sure.
Yeah, he impressed Ozzy. He's impressed Steven Tyler and the rest of Aerosmith.
Wow.
I mean, he's and they're really big critics. I think the only other really modern act that has impressed more people in the 2020s is Baby Metal, because Baby Metal impressed everyone that was mentioned, plus Rob Zombie.
Nice.
All right, let's see. Best metal performance. The winner was Birds by Turnstile. Best rock song: As Live as You Need Me to Be, Trent Reznor and Atticus Wrong songwriters, 9 Inch Nails.
Yep.
All right, best rock album. Winner: Never Enough by Turnstile. Best alternative music performance: Alone by The Cure. Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
Wow.
And The Cure also. The Cure also won Best Alternative Music Album: Songs of a Lost World.
The Cure has been doing a lot of good alternative work lately, so I'll give them a lot of props.
All right. All right. Best R&B performance. The winner is Folded by Kalani. Best traditional R&B performance goes to Vibes Don't Lie by Leon Thomas. Best R&B song is Folded. The writers are Darius Dixon, Andre Harris, Kalani Paris, Donovan Knight, Don Mills, Chris Riddick Tynes, and DeWitt Kamal Wilson. Say all that 5 times fast. No, don't. All right.
There, I did.
Yeah. Best progressive R&B album: Bloom by Duran Bernard. Best R&B album: Mud by Leon Thomas. Best rap performance: Chains and Whips by Clips, Pusha T, and Malice, featuring Kendrick Lamar and Pharrell Williams. Let's see. Best melodic rap performance. Oh, Pharrell.
Pharrell Williams.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Pharrell.
Thank you. I never get that right anyway. All right. Best melodic rap performance: Luther by Kendrick Lamar with Za.
Yep.
Best rap song: TV. Oh, I love the title. TV Off. Jack Antonoff, Larry J, Kendrick Lamar, Dejan McFarlane, Sean Momberger, Mark Anthony Spears, and Kamasi Washington songwriters. Of course, the artist is Kendrick Lamar, featuring Lefty Gunplay. Best rap album: GNX by Kendrick Lamar, or Gen X. I like this one. Best spoken word poetry album: Word for Days Volume 1 by Mad Skills.
Huh.
Let's see. Best jazz performance: Windows Live by Chick Corea, Christian McBride, and Brian Blade. Best jazz vocal album.
And just for a moment,
Uh-huh.
that's not talking about Windows, the operating system, by the way.
No.
How about the windows you look out of?
Nope.
I had to.
Oh, no, I understand. Yeah, it says Windows Live, so yeah. All right, best jazz album. I'm sorry. Best jazz vocal album. Winner: Portrait by Samara Joy. Best jazz instrumental album: Southern Nights by Sullivan Fortner, featuring Peter Washington and Marcus Gilmore. Best large jazz ensemble album: Without Further Ado, Volume 1 by Christian McBride Big Band. Best Latin jazz album, a tribute to Benny Moore and Nat King Cole by Gonzalo Rubalcaba, Yanira Horta, and Joey Calviero. Best Alternative Jazz Album, winner is Live Action by Nate Smith. Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album, A Matter of Time by Laufey. Best Contemporary Instrumental Album, Bright Side by Arkai.
Are you sure it isn't Luffy?
No, it's Laufey, Laufey.
I'm making a joke.
Oh. Best Musical Theater Album, Buena Vista Social Club. Best Country Solo Performance, Bad As I Used to Be by Chris Stapleton. Best Country Duo Group Performance, winner Amen by Shabuzi and Jelly Roll. Best Country Song, Bite and Lisp, Tyler Childers, who also wrote it.
So, I gotta say really quickly, Jelly Roll is another artist who's really come into his own and become a lot more than just a musical performer. He's also a WWE wrestler.
Oh.
He hasn't wrestled since the what is it called? The SummerSlam last year, but he's still a WWE superstar.
Oh.
Alright, let's see. Best Traditional Country Album, Ain't In It For My Health by Zach Top. Best Contemporary Country Album, Beautifully Broken by Jelly Roll. Best American Roots Performance, Beautiful Strangers by Mavis Staples. Best Americana Performance, Godspeed, also by Mavis Staples. Best American Roots Song, Ancient Light, Sarah Rose, Iofi O'Donovan, and Sarah Watkins, songwriters. Best Americana Album, Big Money by John Batiste, or Batiste, or whatever. Let's see. Best Bluegrass Album, Highway Prayers by Billy Strings. Best Traditional Blues Album, Ain't Done With the Blues by Buddy Guy. Best Contemporary Blues Album, Preacher Kids by Robert Randolph. Best Folk Album, Wild and Clear and Blue by I'm With Her. Best Regional Roots Music Album, A Tribute to the King of Zydeco by various artists. Best Gospel Performance and Song, Come Jesus Come by CeCe Winans featuring Shirley Caesar. Ooh. I haven't heard CeCe Winans' name in a while. Alright, Best Contemporary Christian Music Performance or Song, Hard Fought Hallelujah by Brendan Lake with Jelly Roll, Chris Brown, Stephen Furtick, Benjamin William Hastings, Jason Bradley DeFord, and Brendan Lake songwriters. Best Gospel Album, Heart of Mine by Daryl Walls, P.J. Morton. Best Contemporary Christian Music Album, Corritos, Volume 1 by Israel and New Breed. Best Roots Gospel Album, I Will Not Be Moved, live by the Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir. Wow, I didn't think anybody could top the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. Let's see. Best Latin Pop Album, Cancionera by Natalia Lafourcade. Best Musica Urbana Album, Debí Tirar Más Fotos by Bad Bunny. Best Latin Rock or Alternative Album, Papoda by Casriel and Paco Amoroso. Best Música Mexicana Album, including Tejano, Palabra de Tos Seca by Karin Leon. Best Tropical Latin Album, Raíces by Gloria Estefan. That's a name I've not heard in a long time.
Nice.
Yep.
Best Global Music Performance, EOO by Bad Bunny. Best African Music Performance, Push to Start by Tyla. Best Global Music Album, Catiano e Bethania ao Vivo by Catiano Veloso and Maria Bethania. Best Reggae Album, Blessed in Fia by Kez Namdi. Best New Age Ambient or Chant Album, Nomatica by Carlo Patullo, featuring the Scorchio Quartet and Tonality. Best Children's Music Album, Harmony by Fioch and RFV. Best Comedy Album, Your Friend Nate Bargatze by Nate Bargatze. Best Audiobook Narration and Storytelling Recording, Meditations, The Reflections of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. That's right, the Dalai Lama got a Grammy.
Nice.
Best Compilation Soundtrack for Visual Media, Sinners. Best score soundtrack for visual media, that includes film and television. A winner was Sinners, Ludwig Göransson's composer. Best score soundtrack for video games and other interactive media. The winner, Sword of the Sea. Austin Winfrey is the composer. Huh?
Yay.
Okay. And best song written for visual media. The winner, of course, Golden from the K-pop Demon Hunters.
Hey.
So it did make history there. Now, like I said, a lot of people were upset that it didn't get Song of the Year. Get over it. Not every popular song is going to win. You should go back a few years ago to when Bonnie Raitt got the shock when she won Song of the Year over Taylor Swift.
Yep.
All right, best music video. Anxiety by Doichi, James Mankel, video director, Pablo Feldman, Jolene Mendez, and Sophia Sabella, video producers. Best music film, music by John Williams, Laurent Borzero, video director, Sarah Bernstein, Laurent Borzero, Justin Falvey, Daryl Frank, Brian Grayson, Ron Howard, Meredith Kalfers, Kathleen Kennedy, Frank Marshall, Steven Spielberg, and Justin Wilkes, video producers. And something I just found this out. As a result of this Grammy, Steven Spielberg is now in the EGOT category. Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
All right, best recording package. Tracks 2, The Lost Albums. Yeah. Tracks 2, The Lost Albums, Megan Foley and Michelle Holm, art directors, and it's by Bruce Springsteen. Best album cover, Chromacopia, Sean Llewellyn and Louis Perez, art directors, Tyler the Creator. Best album notes. Miles 55, The Prestige Recordings, Ashley Kahn, album notes writer, Miles. It's for Miles Davis. Best historical album, Joni Mitchell Archives, Volume 4, The Asylum Years, 1976 to 1980. Patrick Milligan and Joni Mitchell, compilation producers, Bernie Grundman, mastering engineer. Let's see. Best engineered album, non-classical, That Wasn't a Dream, Joseph Laurier and Blake Mills, engineers, Patricia Sullivan, mastering engineer, Pino Palladino, Blake Mills. Best engineered album, classical, Cerrone, Don't Look Down, Mike Tierney, engineer, Alan Silverman, mastering engineer, Sandbox Percussion. Producer of the year, classical, Elaine Martone. Best immersive audio album, Immersed, Justin Gray, immersive mix engineer, Michael Romanowski, immersive mastering engineer, Justin Gray, Drew Jericho, and Morton Lindberg, immersive producers. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to stop here because we've got too many wacky categories at this point. Is that okay with you guys?
That's fine.
The main ones.
Thing for animation.
No, they don't have animation here.
Ooh, bummer. Oh well.
That, I think, will be at the Oscars.
Yeah. You know what? They have Zootopia 2 out on video, and they say it's the best movie of the year.
Well,
I'd like to see.
Yeah, but you see, the biggest surprise so far is the fact that K-pop Demon Hunters won Best Animated Movie and Best Original Song at both the Critics' Choice and the Golden Globes.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Are they Koreans?
Yes.
Like the K-pop title says.
Yes.
All right, so I just pulled up a listing just so that we can hear this.
Mm-hmm.
So we mentioned Steven Spielberg's now an EGOT. Well, let's go through the list of all EGOTs.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
So Richard Rogers completed
Rogers
his
and
EGOT.
Hammerstein, right? Richard Rogers of Robert Rogers and Hammerstein?
I think so. Completed
Okay.
his EGOT in 1962. Took him 16 years between getting the Oscar in 1946 to the Emmy in 1962. We got Helen Hayes and Rita Moreno, who completed it the same year, 1977. Helen Hayes took 45 years, starting in 1932 with an Oscar, and 1977 with her Grammy. As for Rita Moreno, it took her 15 years from 1962 for her Oscar and 1977 for her Emmy.
Wow.
John Gieland, 1991, completed. It took him 29 years from 1961 from his Tony all the way to 91. Audrey Hepburn in 94 completed it in 40 years. 1954 for both Tony and Oscar, and 1994 for Grammy.
Wow.
Marvin Heimlich completed it in 95 in 21 years, starting in 1974 for both Grammy and Oscar, and 95 for Emmy. Jonathan Truenik, 1997 was when he completed it in 19 years. 1982 was his Emmy, and 1997 was his Tony. Mel Brooks completed it in 2001 in 34 years. His first one, his Emmy was in 67, and his Tony was in 2001. Also in 2001 was Mike Nichols in 40 years, 1961 for his Grammy, and 2001 for his Emmy. Whoopi Goldberg in 2002, 16 years. She started it with her Grammy in 1986, and then completed it with both her Emmy and Tony in 2002. Scott Rundon, 28 years it took him from 1984 for his Emmy to 2012 for his Grammy. Robert Lopez, 2014 took 10 years for him to do it. 2004 he got his Tony, and then 2014 he got his Oscar. Andrew Lloyd Webber, the next three all completed in 2018.
Oh.
Okay, so in all three got their 2018 with Emmys. So I'm just going to blank that out right now so that you don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Andrew Lloyd Webber started with both an Grammy and a Tony in 1980. Took him 38 years. Same with Tim Rice. Same amount of time, same everything, except he was a little bit older. And then there's John Legend, who took 12 years, starting in 2006 with a Grammy and ending in 2018. Next is Alan Menken, who completed it in 2020. It took him 30 years. He started out with getting his Oscar in 1990, and then his Emmy in 2020. Jennifer Hudson.
Didn't Alan Menken do some music in The Lion King?
I believe he did.
Yes.
All right.
Jennifer Hudson completed hers in 2022. 15 years she worked on it. She started out with 2007 Oscar, and ended up in 2022 with her Tony. Viola Davis finished in 2023. That she started in 2001 with her Tony, and then completed it in 2023 with her Grammy. Elton John, Ben Pansk, and Justin Paul all completed theirs in 2024. Elton John started his in 1987 with his Grammy, and then he completed it in 2024 with his Emmy. That took him 37 years. Benj Pansk and Justin Paul both completed in 5 years or 7 years. They both got their Oscar and Tony in 2017 and completed their Emmy in 2024. And finally, this year, we have 35 years Steven Spielberg. He got his Emmy in 1991 and his Grammy this year. and that took him 35 years.
Wow.
That's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Takes a lot of work to get that kind of stuff because it's not
Hey,
easy to
I
pull
got a
that off.
question,
Mm-hmm.
Roto, and you told me this afternoon. Is there any truth to the thing I heard that they will be remaking the first three Star Wars movies?
No,
Not the first three, the
no,
last three, from what I've been hearing.
I
yeah,
thought it was 4, 5, and 6.
no. What they're
No,
gonna do is they're gonna
it's
re-release them, specially because 2027 is the 50th anniversary of the very first Star Wars movie.
Wow.
yep.
So
All right.
yeah,
I
they're
was
not.
just trying to
Yeah,
remember what you told me,
yeah,
Scott.
they're not
What's it?
remaking it. They're just going to have a very special release because of the fact it's the 50th anniversary next year.
I'm glad they're
Good.
not making
They
those.
don't need to ruin classics.
No.
They're perfect the way they are.
Yeah, it's like some people were saying that Neverending Story was going to get a reboot. It's like, no, don't you dare touch that one.
I love that movie. I saw that in the theaters. The same as I saw Star Wars when I was 5. I saw Never Ending Story. I love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I watched Star Wars at the theater, I had a young boy sitting in my lap because he couldn't see sitting in a regular seat.
Right? That was me too, back in the day.
But yeah, nothing's getting remade. It's just gonna be like a special, like in 1977. 2027 it'll be the first Star Wars movie. Then in 1980, that was The Empire Strikes Back. That'll be 2030. And then 1983, of course, Return of the Jedi. It'll be 2033.
Wow.
Okay, I got a little bit of a trivia question. Do you know what the original title of Return of the Jedi was going to be?
Death
Revenge.
of the Sith.
Revenge of the Jedi.
Yeah.
They even had posters
Yeah.
made of it. Real posters when I figured that's what they were going to call it.
Yeah, but then it's always fun. You got May the 4th be with you, and of course Revenge of the 5th
Yeah.
Well, that'll be coming up
in May.
in 4 months,
Yeah.
3 months.
Yep. Yeah, now that it's February already. And of course, speaking of February, of course today is Groundhog Day. Punxsutawney Phil said, enjoy 6 more weeks of winter. Two
Doesn't
words,
feel like-
Phil.
What I
Screw
say to
you.
that overgrown rat?
Just 2 words, Phil. Screw you.
That's what people are back in like Chicago,
Yeah.
places like that are saying.
Yeah, speaking of crazy cold, oh my god, Saturday here in Montgomery, I think, let's put it this way, Frodo, you and Mike have no problems with this, but us here, when it was like 25 degrees with a wind chill of 15 during the day, that's nuts for us. In fact,
you're always nuts,
Yeah.
Shirley.
yeah, well,
That's-
listen. Yeah, well, listen to this. There was supposed to be a Mardi Gras parade in Prattville this past Saturday. Well, guess what? They decided it was too cold and they postponed it until Valentine's Day. I say good call because they probably knew it was going to be too dangerous for people to be out there for 2 hours because it could easily get frostbite, hypothermia, you name it.
Kind of reminds me of my encounter with wind chill factors in Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
So I just saw a post on Facebook
Mhm.
that actually kind of makes some sense. Okay. Maybe Trump had to get elected to remind us Americans about how fragile our democracy actually is. What do you think?
Maybe, but I still hate the guy.
I
Seriously,
don't
hate
like
the
them
guy.
either, but let's go
Yeah.
another way.
Yeah.
Please?
I was just putting that out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we'll talk more about it tomorrow. in our political catch up.
What about the box office
Oh yeah.
over the weekend?
Oh yeah. I want to look at that, especially with the flop. I want to find out where. I
7
want to find out
million.
where. I want to find out where that one is. Let's see. Box Office Mojo. That's the one I always go to.
$7 million is what I heard she got.
Wow, what a shock. Okay.
Who's she and what movie?
You'll find out in a second. Trust me. There we go. All right. So the number one movie of the week was Send Help.
And what's number 2?
Iron Lung.
Yes. Sorry, Ash, Tim, and I went to see that movie Saturday night, and it was fantastic.
That's good.
The
Yeah.
movie was written, directed, acted by Markiplier, Mark
Who?
Fishbach.
Nice.
He is like, he didn't have a major studio help back him. It was all him.
Yeah, I see a distributor, Markiplier.
And it got 21 million worldwide.
Nice.
That's the first like independent
What
movie.
was that name? Iron Lung?
What?
Iron Lung, yeah.
And
Okay, next.
Give me a minute.
I'm not finished yet.
Okay, go ahead.
And normally I never go see horror movies because it makes me anxious, but this one was really good. And I'm so happy that Markiplier was able to do this project and got it out into theaters. Go ahead, Frodo.
So I just saw a Forbes article that says that Markiplier's Iron Lung, removed from box office charts, returns making 7 times its budget.
Wow.
Yeah. His budget was $3 million. And it made it its first night.
Wow.
Not bad.
That's
And
impressive.
then worldwide, it made 21 million worldwide throughout the weekend.
Ooh.
It was so close to beating Send Help.
Yeah. Yeah, Send Help had like 19.1. Iron Lung had 17.8. So that's pretty
Yeah.
close.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
According to
domestic.
this, that's just domestic.
That's
But from what I'm hearing, it made 21.7 million worldwide.
Yeah.
And also, I forgot to mention that Iron Lung the movie is based off of the video game of the same name.
Oh, gotcha.
I've never played it.
Yeah. Well,
Neither have I.
this is kind of a surprise. I thought she'd be near the bottom, but Melania actually got third place with a distant $7.1 million.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I thought she'd be like way at the bottom. Nope.
Didn't
She somehow got into third place.
it take place in like a ship or a pod? Iron Lung?
No,
Okay.
no, I was talking about Melania. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's see. Zootopia 2 has dropped to number 4. $5.9 million. Avatar Fire and Ash, $5.6 million. And it's in its 7th week, and I'll tell you right now, it is nowhere close to where it was when the first Avatar came out. So it probably will not break that record. Alright, but you know how I'd love to go find out what's at the bottom of the heap, right? And guess what? We have one movie that made under $100.
Which movie was that?
The movie is called Young Mothers. It made a whopping $93.
Shit.
But I'm
How are the
surprised.
producers going to pay their staff?
Yeah, I am surprised. I'm so shocked that Melania actually got third place, but even though it was only $7 million, it's a huge bomb anyway because the budget was $40 million. So, yeah, but there were a lot of theaters that were not selling tickets for Melania's documentary. So, yeah, I think even
I'll
one,
call it a mockumentary.
yeah.
Sarah's being goofy.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
am
yeah,
awake.
there it is. There it is. Perfect. Sorry, I was just hoping that something would get up here.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Somebody put this one of these drawings. Uh, on the left side says cinema Melania. There's nobody there. Root canals just to the right. There's a huge lineup of people.
I'm gonna say this right now. Um, and I know that this is political, but I have to say it. This, for lack of a better term, this whole situation with the Melania movie
Hmm?
is nothing more or less than propaganda.
You're
And
probably right.
I personally think that all people in this country need to call a spade a spade. This is not this is not for any other reason except this was not released for any reason except for one.
Mm-hmm.
And that one reason is political points. That's it. That's the only reason Melania was released.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh, excuse me.
What do you guys think of that?
I don't know what to think.
Mm.
Unfortunately, I don't think my brain's thinking too well right now.
Mm-hmm.
Your brain never thinks too well, Jan. Let's just be honest.
Been up since before 4 a.m. I think. So long
Yeah.
day.
Yep. But I am going to roll over and go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Set up my phone so I won't play phone games in bed.
Here you go. You can
That's
lose
Yeah.
time.
that's about 90% of my problem. When I go to bed, I don't lay still right away. I play phone games for 2 hours.
Ooh.
Hey,
Uh,
Jan,
What?
I got a question.
Well,
Do you
what?
snore a lot at night?
I play phone games for 2 hours.
No, I'm asking, do you snore a lot at night?
I sleep with my mouth open. Does that count?
Well, the reason I ask is because I found that with me being using CPAP, when I put my mask on, it's kind of a signal to my brain to go to sleep.
Mm.
Maybe, and I'm not saying this is the case with you, you probably will have to get a sleep study done, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe your body just doesn't want to go to sleep because it knows it's going to have a rough night.
Hmm. Hmm.
Well, that's something to think about.
Yeah. Well, let's say this.
I mean,
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm not trying to be an asshole by saying this.
You're not being an asshole.
You're
I'm
good.
just trying to care about you, you know?
I know, but you're not being an asshole doing it.
All right. Listen to this. Actress Molly Ringwald says she doesn't believe the iconic Breakfast Club and other John Hughes films should be remade, echoing the late director's own wishes against it. Speaking of the 2026 Sundance Film Festival, she argued remakes risk losing the original movie's spirit and relevance. She's right. Ringwald starred in
What
several.
movie are we talking about?
The Breakfast Club.
Leave it
Okay.
alone.
Ringwald starred in several Hughes classics like The Breakfast Club and Pretty in Pink in the 1980s. While open to the idea of a Breakfast Club-inspired story for today's generation, she opposes direct recreations. It's like, good thinking.
Yes,
Thank you.
I'm with her on
Well,
that.
you want to know something? Most studios can't be original. Studios need to be more original
I
instead
know.
of reimagining classics like The Breakfast Club.
Fruit the original material. You know, they go in their own direction, make it their own, and it's not. It's just not.
Exactly. What was that movie that was going to be made? It was a remake or a reimagining. I don't want to see the characters in any other movie woke.
Really making them for a modern audience.
Yeah.
When I hear that,
Well-
red flags go off. You know.
Hold on 1 second. Woke is such a overused term.
True.
It needs to be. It doesn't have any fucking true definition, except that I can tell you exactly what woke is. Okay? Woke is this strange concept that all humans are created equal and therefore should have equal rights. That's it. Am I wrong?
Nope.
No,
No?
that's taken on a different meaning as far as entertainment, video games, movies, television. You know how what people.
But that's all woke is.
Yeah,
And that's all it needs.
Yeah.
And for anyone to claim that any form of entertainment is woke,
yeah.
it's stupid.
Yeah.
It's beyond stupid.
I mean, probably different terminologies that would work better. Just seems to be widespread. You know.
You know, here's the problem. The people who claim that shows are woke and shit are wanting an era back in the day when no African Americans were shown on TV, when no LGBT was shown, when any of that shit. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's hating the fact that the world is evolving. It's basically the wish for stagnation. Sorry, that's one thing that I've always been about in this show is calling a fucking spade a spade. Okay? And everyone's saying that woke TV is so bad. No. Woke TV is good because it represents the current society that we live in.
I could give you an example, a show example. There's a soap opera that comes on before Let's Make a Deal called Beyond the Gates. They have modern storylines. They have interracial relationships. There's gay characters in the show, and they're not afraid to show that. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah.
They're not afraid to show that. Sorry, Scott, I had to reference our least favorite soap opera.
Not least favorite. I just don't follow it. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
And all I'm saying, the only thing that I'm saying is that, we just, we as humans, not just we as Americans, but we as a human fucking race need to recognize that the world in 2026 is evolving.
Mm-hmm.
The world back in 1956, it's long since gone.
Mm-hmm.
That's 70 years ago.
Yep.
The
And there
every
are a few people that try to hold on to it.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
everything from has evolved.
Yeah.
Women have women have real jobs. Look at Shirley for an example.
Mm-hmm.
Women can dictate who they want to be with. They don't get forced into shit. Um, Men can love men because love has no fucking boundaries. You know, it's fucking ridiculous that these people who are trying to claim that we need to go back to the the classic how it was in Americana. No, Americana comes with it a lot of fucking garbage, including but not limited to separate bathrooms and drinking fountains for African Americans,
Uh-huh.
including making anybody who's not a fucking white American feel like they're this small, including making Native Americans, uh, the First Nations people feel like they have no point in this country. I mean, serious talk here. What what worked in the past cannot work in the present.
It's kind of like the evolution of a computer. You get the people back in the day that had to use paper and a pencil
Mm-hmm.
to do their addition. Now you have calculators and computers that could do the addition in seconds instead of minutes.
Less than seconds,
Mm-hmm.
nanoseconds,
Oh,
literally.
yeah.
But what, like I'm saying, I'm not trying to be a dick about this.
No.
I'm truly not. But anyone who thinks that we need to go back to 1950s America, we need to be America.
Like we don't need we don't need that.
I'm sorry, but no. We've we as a society, we as a species have evolved beyond the point where America is okay, where America is the only way to be. No, it's not America, it's Earth, it's Terra,
Mm-hmm.
it's human race, it's everybody. I'm sorry, but it's the truth.
No.
I'm
Quit
sick of this.
apologizing.
Mm-hmm.
It's well, I'm just sick of it. I'm sick and damn tired of how people think that we need to go back to something so asinine.
Mm-hmm.
If we were to go from where we are now to say back in the 50s, we wouldn't know what to do with things
Mm-hmm.
because we're so used to the modern technology we have now.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry to say it, but people need to fucking get with the times and get over their fucking America level of bullshit.
Or just not watch the modern stuff and watch reruns of old shows and movies from back in the day.
Mm.
A lot of people are
Yeah.
doing that.
What Warner Brothers did with the Looney Tunes collection on DVD.
I hated that. I hate
Hold on.
that.
Hold on.
It took
Let
away
me-
all the
let-
props
let
that
me-
made the cartoons iconic.
Hold
Censored
on.
it.
No, they actually the DVD or no, it was the Blu-ray release that they did this with the Looney Tunes collection on Blu-ray. They left them fully intact. Everything was intact. Everything was the way it was. All they did is at the beginning of the Blu-ray, they put a notice that said some of the things that were okay in these cartoons in the past are considered to be aberrant and bad today. That is the right way to do it. You don't censor the past, you acknowledge how wrong the past was and say that we live in a society that sees things better.
I wish people would have considered that before they destroyed all the Confederate symbols around the, you know.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, though. I'm going to counter you on that too, Jan. And not to be mean. Not to be mean, but why celebrate the losers?
It's a part of history, though.
It is a part of history. It really is. But why do we need a Robert E. Lee statue when he was the one that surrendered at Appomattox?
Mm-hmm.
Why do we need any number of the historical Confederates in statue form when all they were doing was supporting owning humans? Why? Yeah, have them in the history books. Have them in the history books as an example of how not to be, of how not to live.
But they're trying to rewrite the history books too.
Like,
Right.
pretend-
Yep. But
But
here's the thing. Am I proud of America? Am I proud to be an American? Fuck yes. Am I proud about everything that's happened in America's past? Oh, fuck no. Oh, hell no.
it'd be the same anywhere on any planet, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It's just people don't realize just how serious we fucked up in the past. The Trail of Tears. Okay?
Was that when they were taking the first peoples to the reservation?
Yep.
Yeah.
The Manifest Destiny.
Oh, yeah.
Slavery. Women refusing women the right to vote. The Dred Scott fucking compromise. Oh, we have as a country a sordid history of negative, but with that negative came positive. Women's suffrage, the Underground Railroad, the Civil War, and the Emancipation Proclamation. You know, these are the Civil Rights Movement. These are things that we did right. To this day, even though I never listened to it, the words that Martin Luther King Jr. stated at the March on Washington, D.C. hold dear to me. I have a dream.
I have a dream speech.
I have a dream
Hmm.
that one day my two children will not be raised in a land where they are judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. We need that throughout this country even more than normal. What do you guys think?
Have a point, Frodo.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, everybody. I'm dozing off.
Yeah, well, I was going
It's
into a little bit of a
it's four,
monologue. I'm sorry.
That's okay. No,
it's
not your
four
fault. I'm just
minutes
tired.
till, Shirley.
Yeah.
If we
Oh,
want to start
okay.
wrapping up.
Yeah. All right.
4 minutes
Just one more.
till.
Yeah. Just one more quick thing. I don't know if you've been aware of this. Savannah Guthrie, of course, is one of the Today Show hosts. Her mother has not been seen since Saturday, and it's possible she was kidnapped.
There's also discussion that I've seen regarding that Savannah herself might be needing to go into shelters,
Mm-hmm.
into a sheltered state, just
Yeah.
to protect herself.
Yeah. I don't blame her. Now, here's the thing. Nancy Guthrie was last seen in the Catalina foothills area on Saturday night in Arizona.
That's Catalina foothills, I think, are down near Tucson.
Yeah.
Ziggy, where are the Catalina foothills?
The Catalina foothills are located just north of Tucson, Arizona, in Pima County.
Ziggy, stop. It's north of Tucson.
Okay.
So I want to apologize if anyone thinks I was majorly political today. I mean, I don't see why I'd be considered political, but I feel like it was necessary to bring up history and our faults as a country.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna bounce. You guys finish the episode.
All right. Good night, Frodo.
Night, Frodo.
Behave.
All right.
Me behave?
You behave? All right, I'm kidding. All right, anyway, here's what we got for this week. Tomorrow, of course, political catch up with Frodo and myself. Thursday, I'll be doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I hope at this point they've got darts. I've been waiting for that character for ages. All right. And then on Friday, we will do Among Us. So, yeah, we're still trying to find a game where all of us can, try to play. But it's not been easy. All right. So, and who? Next thing we do is play the ending. So hang on for 15 seconds. Alright, so with that in mind, I'm going to say love, peace, and chicken grease. Everyone have a great night. Sleep well, stay safe, stay warm. And Frodo and I will see you tomorrow for political catch up. And the rest of us will see you Friday night for Among Us. So, peace.
Have a good night, everyone.
Take care, everybody.